All viewers and dear students, today we have a new question number 1 part B. Find the critical value of the given is equal to x cube plus 35x square minus 125x minus 9375. So first of all, we give the name of this function is 1. We are differentiating with respect to x for the critical values. For the critical values, we are differentiating with respect to x or dy by dx of the given function x cube plus 35x square minus 125x minus 9375. The derivative of x cube we can write 3x square plus 70x minus 125, and this is constant for the critical values. Now for the critical value we put f dash x first derivative is equal to 0. So 3x square plus 70x minus 125 is equal to 0. We can write by factorization first and last term we multiply. So 3x square plus 75x minus 5x minus 125 is equal to 0. Now we take common 75 minus 5 we get 70, and 75 multiplied by 5 we get x plus 25 multiplied by 3 we get 25 as equal to 0. We can write this result 3x minus 5 into x plus 25 is equal to 0. It means that 3x minus 5 is equal to 0 or x plus 25 is equal to 0. We get here 3x is equal to 5 or x, we change this result, we get minus 25, and here dividing both sides by 3 or x is equal to minus 25. So we get these 2 points to x again. Differentiating with respect to x on both sides of the equation, f double dash x is equal to, here we get 6x plus 70. We apply this condition when x is equal to 5 by 3. So f double dash is 5 by 3 is equal to 6 into 5 by 3 plus 70. What is the result? We get here 3 multiplied by 1, 3, 2 multiplied by 6, 5 multiplied by 2, 10 plus 70, we get here 80. 80 is function is relative minimum, and minimum value at x is equal to 5 over 3, as we put this result in the original function. 5 over 3 is equal to 5 over 3 whole cube plus 35 5 over 3 whole square minus 125 5 over 3 minus 9375. Write 5 cube 125 and 27 plus 35 into 25 divided by 9 minus 5 multiplied by 5, 25, 6 and divided by 3 minus 9, 375. Minus 948 1.5. That is the minimum value of the function. When x is equal to minus 25, then f double dash minus 25 is equal to, we get 6x in place of 6 minus 25 plus 70. So what is the result? If we 6 multiply by 6 multiplied by 33, 6 multiplied by 2, 12, 12 plus 3 minus 150 plus 70. So we get here 0 and 8 minus 80. Minus 80 is less than 0. So the function is relative maximum. And maximum value at x is equal to minus 25. F of minus 25 is equal to minus 25 whole cube plus 35 minus 25 whole square minus 125 minus 25 minus 9375. So if we simply 25 is equal to 0. Increasing interval. For increasing interval, so according to the definition of f dash x is greater than 0, and here f dash is 3x square plus 70x minus 125 is greater than 0. So we are simplify this result according to this. Already we have done 3x square plus 75x minus 5x minus 125 greater than 0. So we are taking here pairs 3x and x plus 25 minus 5 x plus 25 is greater than 0. 3x minus 5 and x plus 25 is greater than 0. We are proceeding to the next question number 3. In exercise 4.3, unit number 4, question number 3, determine whether the given function has a relative maximum or relative minimum or neither at the given critical points x is equal to 1 and x is equal to minus 1. The function f of x is equal to x cube minus 3x plus 1 whole power 7 x cube minus 3x plus 1. How we calculate? So the given critical points is given x is equal to 1 and x is equal to minus 1. So first of all, for when the critical points are given, we are using needed to the first derivative f dash x is equal to 0. Now first of all, we are differentiating this function with respect to x, differentiating with respect to x on both sides of this equation. Dy by dx f of x is equal to dy by dx x cube minus 3x plus 1 whole power 7. Now here we are using the exponential rule. According to this rule, dy by dx x power n is equal to nx n minus 1. According to this rule we are using here. So we write this f dash x. First we simplify n is x cube minus 3x plus 1 whole power 7 minus 1, and further derivative of this function with respect to x cube minus 3x plus 1. Now 7 x cube minus 3x plus 1, 7 minus 1 6, and x cube derivative we get here 3x square minus 3 plus 1 is equal to 0. X derivative is 1 multiplied by 3. Now we get here 3 is taking common, 7x cube minus 3x plus 1 whole power 6. 3 is taking common, x square minus 1. Now 3 multiplied by 7 we get here 21 x cube minus 3x plus 1 whole power 6 into x square minus 1. Now apply the given condition. So we for the critical point, so we already given f dash is equal to 0. So from here we get here the critical point. Now first we put the condition f dash. We apply the condition, the critical point at x is equal to 1. So this implies that f dash is equal to 7 into 1 cube minus 3 into 1 plus 1 whole power 6. 21 6 into 1 square minus 1 is equal to 1 minus 1 0. So the result is 0. 21 minus 1 whole power 3 minus 3 into minus 1 plus 1 whole power 6 minus 1 whole square minus 1. So again 1 minus 1 square 1 minus 1 minus 1 0 0 is multiplied by this term, we get 0. This is the first condition we apply. Now we want to check the relative minimum or relative maximum or neither. So now we needed the second derivative f dash x is equal to 21 x cube minus 3x plus 1 whole power 6 into x square minus 1. Now here we are using again differentiating with respect to x. Here we are using product u dot v. Now again differentiating with respect to x on both sides of this equation. So dy by dx f dash x is equal to dy by dx 21 into x cube minus 3x plus 1 whole power 6 x square minus 1. So we are using here the product root. 21 is, we can write f double dash x, and 21 is constant, we take here from the outside x cube minus 3x plus 1 whole power 6 and derivative of the second function x square minus 1 plus and multiplicate u dot v. We are using the product rule here, and x square minus 1 into derivative of the first function x cube minus 3x plus 1 whole power 6. Now 21 x cube plus minus 3x plus 1 whole power 6 and derivative of x square we get 2x and minus 1 derivative is 0 plus x square minus 1 into derivative of this function 6 power rule we are using here, minus 3x plus 1 whole power 6 minus 1 5 and further derivative of this function 3x square minus 3 minus 3. Now 3 is taking common from here. 21 x cube, if we multiply 2x into x cube minus 3x plus 1 whole power 6 plus x square 3, if we take common here 3 multiplied by 6 18 and x square minus 1 is whole square and x cube minus 3x plus 1 or 5. Here we are taking common 3 multiplied by 6 18 and x square minus 1, so x square minus 1 we take here power whole square. Now x is equal to 1 and f double dash 1 we are apply here 21 2 into 1 into 1 cube minus 3 into 1 plus 1 whole power 6 plus 18 into 1 square minus 1 into 1 cube minus 3 into 1 plus 1 whole power 5. Now 21 we get here 2 and 1 cube 1 and 2 minus 3 minus 1 whole power 6 plus 18 and this result is completely 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. So we get here that is the positive results, positive 2. So because even number minus 1 is even number, so the exponent is even number, so we get positive 1 2 multiplied by 2 40, 2 is greater than 0. So the function is relative minimum at x is equal to 1. Now we want to check the second condition at x is equal to x is equal to minus 1, then f double dash minus 1 is equal to 21 and 2 into minus 1 into 1 minus 1 cube minus 3 into minus 1 plus 1 whole power 6 plus 18 minus 1 whole square minus 1 into minus 1 whole cube minus 3 into minus 1 plus 1 whole power 5. This is again we get here 0, this term is 0. We get here 21 and minus 2, this is minus 1 minus plus 3 and plus 1 whole power 6. This term is completely according to this condition minus 1 whole square 0, this is 0. This term f double dash minus 1 is equal to 21 minus 2 and 2, we get here 4 and 4 minus 3 we get 4 minus 3 power 6. So the result is negative minus 42 into 3 power 6 27 multiplied by and 3 481 multiplied by 9 we get here minus 42. So we will get here this is less than 0. So the function is relative maximum. Relative maximum at x is equal to -1. F of x is equal to x की power 4 minus 4x plus 2 whole power 5 at x is equal to 1. So first of all we are find the value of for the critical points at x is equal to 1. At x is equal to 1 we are differentiating with respect to x on both sides of the equation. So dy by dx f of x is equal to dy by dx x power 4 minus 4x plus 2 whole power 5. So f dash x is equal to power rule are used, x power 4 minus 4x plus 2 5 minus 1, and further derivative of this function dy by dx x की power 4 minus 4x plus 2. Now we simplify 5 x की power 4 minus 4x plus 2 whole power 5 minus 1 4, and derivative of once again we are using here power rule 4x 3 minus 4. Now we taking common here 4 is common, so 4 is common, 4 multiplied by 5 20 x की power 4 minus 4x plus 2 whole power 4 into x cube minus 1. Now we at x is x is equal to 1, so f dash 1 is equal to 5 20 into x of power 4 minus 4 into 1 plus 2 whole power 4 into x cube 1 cube minus 1, so the result is 0 because 1 cube 1 minus 1 this is completely 0. So we have used the first condition. Now we are checked for the relative maximum or relative minimum on either. So we are using the second condition. We are needed the second derivative, again differentiating with respect to x on both sides of this equation. So f double dash x is equal to 20 and 20 x power 4 4x plus 2. Here we are using product rule u. We consider this term u and this consider v u dot v or u dot v product rule we are using. Now the derivative of x cube 3x square and constant is 0 plus x cube minus 1, and further derivative of the first function u dash 4 into x power 4 minus 4x plus 2 4 minus 1 3, and further derivative of this function we get here 4x cube minus 4. Now we simplify this result 20 3x square into x power 4 minus 4x plus 2 whole power 4. Here if we take common 4 multiplied by 4 16 and x cube minus 1 here, x cube minus 1 whole power square here is x cube minus 1 and x cube minus 1 into x की power 4 minus 4x plus 2 whole cube. Now we are apply the critical points at x is equal to 1. So f double dash 1 is equal to 20, 3 into 1 square into 1 की power 4 minus 4 into 1 plus 2 whole power 4 plus 16 and 1 power 1 cube minus 1 square and 1 4 minus 4 into 1 plus 2 whole cube. Now 1 minus 1, this will completely zero this term, and here we get 1 plus 2 3 minus 1 4, we get minus 1 20, 3 into minus 1 की power 4, we get here positive 1 and we get here 60 is greater than 0. So the function is relative minimum. So the function is relative minimum. Relative minimum. Relative minimum. Relative minimum. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe my channel and share this video with your friends, and thanks again for watching.